Do you know in this season's Champions League 2020-2021 edition of the quarterfinals draw, there can be a fixture like this? Like this, or maybe this. This and many more coming up. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the Champions League Diary, the headquarters of all Champions League related news, being the statistics, the preview and review of each and every single Champions League game. If you're a fan of betting, this is the best channel for you because prior to each and every single Champions League match, we give you the possible outcome of the particular game. We give you the betting tips and each and everything you need to know. So if this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified each and every single time we release a new video. Now, this season's Champions League have been really interesting, although there was the presence of COVID-19, but UEFA made it possible for us to come this far. Even last season, where the COVID was really hard, UEFA still managed to pull this off. So this season's quarterfinal draw will be happening in the 19th of this month, and there are a lot of interesting fixtures that will be awaiting, as I told you in the introduction. Now, this short video have been grouped into 3 sections. Section number 1, we will be discussing all the teams that have qualified, how they manage, and their role through the qualification. Section number 2 will be discussing the rules governing the quarter and the semi-finals draw by UEFA. And then number 3, the last one, will be discussing the prediction, the possible outcome of the draw. In the description, you will find timestamps to all the sections of this video. So if you are here and you know all the rules concerning the quarterfinals and the semi-finals draw, and you know everything about it, and you just want to watch my prediction, you can skip to that part of this video by clicking on the timestamps in the description below. But if you're interested, please let's carry on. You all know Paris Saint-Germain have qualified. You saw how they qualified ahead of Barcelona. Paris Saint-Germain was in a very competitive group, but they managed to qualify and they met Barcelona in the round of 16. They won the game in the first half. The first leg, actually, that was when they ended the game. They won 4-1 to Kylian Mbappe's hat-trick he had at the Camp Nou. And the second leg at Parc des Princes, they managed to draw 1-1. That's how come Paris Saint-Germain qualified. Last season, let's not forget, they were finalists. They played against Bayern Munich and they lost 1-0. So any team that is going to face Paris Saint-Germain right now should be really prepared. The next team that have actually qualified is Liverpool. We saw them in the group stages. They go with Atlanta, Ajax, and Midtjylland. They qualified, and when they came to the round of 16, they played against RB Leipzig when they were actually struggling in the EPL. So coming to this game, a lot of people thought Liverpool are going to fall short because of their form in the EPL, but they managed to win both fixtures, the home and away, with the same scoreline, 2-0. So that's how Liverpool actually qualified. One managed to qualify ahead of Sevilla when they beat them 3-2 at their own Estadio Sanchez Ramos at Spain, and when they came to the return leg, it ended in 2-2. So that's how come Dortmund qualified. Now, the next team that also booked its ticket to the next round of the competition is Porto. We saw how they were really good against Cristiano Ronaldo's Juventus. A lot of people, when the round of 16 draw came out, they wrote Porto off because they were facing Juventus. They managed to win the first leg at home 2-1, which really gave them a quick start into the second leg. The second leg was really competitive. They really fought hard. You should have seen how they played against Juventus. They qualified in aggregate thanks to the away goal. They had 2 away goals at Juventus Stadium. That's how come they qualified. Manchester City was in a very tough group, but they managed to qualify together with Porto. And we know Porto has also qualified to the next round of the competition. That's really good to see 2 teams qualified from that group and have made it to the quarterfinals. When you look on the other side, Madrid managed to qualify ahead of Atlanta after having a bad season in terms of group stages encounter. They really fought hard to make it top of their group. Bayern Munich were also able to qualify. They were in a group with Atletico Madrid and Lokomotiv Moscow, Red Bull Salzburg, but they managed to qualify first. They were drawn to Lazio in the round of 16 and they managed to qualify convincingly. This is really good to see the defending champions back in the quarterfinals, and they are going to be a threat for any opponent they face. Chelsea was in a group with Sevilla, Rennes and Krasnodar, but they managed to qualify, being top of that particular group. They qualified to the round of 16 and they met Atletico Madrid. Everybody thought it was going to be a very big game for Chelsea, and of course it was a very big game for Chelsea, but they managed to qualify, winning 1-0 in the first leg and 2-0 in the second leg. This is really good. to see Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea performing like this in the big stages of the Champions League. When it comes to the rules governing the Champions League quarterfinals draw, UEFA has made it clear in the official document, and I read, in the draw for the quarterfinals and semi-finals, there are no seedings, and teams from the same group or the same association can be drawn against each other, as the draws for the quarterfinals and semi-finals are held together before the quarterfinals are played. The identity of the quarterfinal winners is not known at the time of the semi-final draw. A draw is also held to determine which semi-final winner is designated at the home team for the final. Now, this is for administrative purposes as it's played at the neutral venue. We know all the Champions League finals are played at a neutral venue. Now, for the quarterfinals and semi-finals, teams from the same city are not scheduled to play at home on the same day or on consecutive days due to logistics and crowd control. Now, to avoid such scheduling conflict, if the two teams are drawn to play at home for the same leg, order of leg of the tie involving a team with a lower domestic ranking in the qualifying season is reserved from the original draw. Now, this is what UEFA officially laid down in their official website. You can go, I'll leave a link in the description to read the whole article where the rules governing the quarterfinals and semi-final draw. So as we read here, when it comes to the quarterfinals, you can meet a team from your own country is allowed. You can meet a team you played in the same group stages is also allowed. So this is actually not like the round of 16 where there are rules governing it. So this is straight to my prediction. Before I start my prediction, I want to know your prediction in the comment section below. So I'll be really happy if you can go down to the comment section below and you can tell me your predicted draw is going to look like, because mine is going to be different, because seeing 3 teams from England qualified to the quarterfinals, I'm really sure they are going to be an England derby, 2 teams from England playing at the same time. So I'll go for Chelsea and Liverpool to meet in the Champions League quarterfinals. That's my prediction. Chelsea playing against Liverpool, and I see Man City being drawn to PSG. Dortmund will be playing Porto, and Bayern Munich will be playing Real Madrid. So that is my draw, as you can see on the screen now. That is my draw. I want to know your draw in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you're new here, as I told you, in the quarterfinals and semi-finals, I'll be doing a prediction as I always do. So you will consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell icon so that you will be notified of these videos. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.